What are you still doing there, Luke? This is for you, Luke. For Luke Bracey. What are you still doing that you're still in Hollywood or wherever you're at instead of being here? Okay, there's Magic Mike. It's on TV, so you can see. Pretty clear picture. Sometimes the picture is very clear and sometimes it is not. Now notice how this is Olivia Munn, and somebody knew this new girl. I did not know who she was. Believe it or not, of course, it's in Newsroom. But this other girl I had never seen before. Her name is Cody Horn. She plays Adam's sister in this movie Magic Mike. Okay, well, you missed the whole thing. It was so quick that you did not see the little nuances while I was talking. But that's an interesting scene there. Okay, and oh, there's an umbrella. You look at the umbrella. I did not notice that. They got an umbrella. Look at that. They got the Hotel Seagull rainbow umbrellas. That's Matthew McConaughey and who's the other guy? Matt Bomer, I think, on the beach there on the chairs. Is that him? No, that's not him. That's somebody else. That's the other guy. I'm not sure who is that. I can't tell who he is. I'm not sure who that guy is. I'm not sure if that's Joe Manganiello? Manganillo? Or Manganillo? I'm not sure. No, there's him. There's Joe. Okay. He does the Magnum ice cream commercial. Yeah, that I have posted before. Now, the one I just posted, that was with, see, I forgot. I'm forgetting things that just happened, like, you know, a little, and that's Iglesias. Yeah. I say Enrique Iglesias. Okay, that's the disc jockey, I think. And there's Alex Pettifer, Adam, in the movie, and that's his sister. His, her, I get confused with pronouns. Okay. In German, it's interesting because his or her is determined by the gender of the noun, not the gender of the person. So if it's followed by a feminine noun, then you say her. If it's followed by a masculine noun, then you say his. It's not the person that determines the his and her in German. Isn't that an interesting thing about languages and about German in particular? And that's his sister. Yeah, Schwester. But I guess in German it would still be her because the Schwester is still die. Die Schwester is still the sister. Die, like sister, die Schwester. Okay, so it still be ihr Schwester. Alright. Okay, so let me see what else I was saying. Yeah. This is the night after, this is midnight after Thanksgiving, of course. Well, not of course, but I mean, I'm recording this after Thanksgiving, so and what else is on? On the other channel there's TBN, okay, and they're talking. There's Jan Crouch and her husband. See, his husband. See, I'm thinking husband is he. His husband is a man. So I'm thinking she should say his husband because husband is male. So she shouldn't be saying her husband. That's the way it is in German. I get confused with pronouns. Because in German she would say she would say his husband because husband is Mann, their Mann. See, Mann in German is their Mann. That's masculine. So she would have to say, I would have to say his husband because it's the man is pronoun is masculine, not because she's a woman, which is, you know, feminine, and I would say her, but no. I think that's the way it works in German. Very, very interesting anomaly, very interesting little nuance in German that you would actually say something like that. So, okay, now if the word were to be, I don't know, I can't think of it. You know, I'm not an expert in German, so I just know basic German. But friend will be, oh, there it is, das Freund. Freund is a neutral word in German, so it will be das Freund. But because das is the neutral in German is considered the same as masculine, in this case it will still be his friend, referring to Jan Crouch. Instead of saying her friend, you would still say his friend, I think, because it's still das. But if das had been Freund, oh there, Freunden. In that case, Freunden is die Freundin. So in that case, it is feminine. So in that case, then you would have to change the pronouns to saying her friend. In which case it will be, and now I'm really confused because in German, ihr is also for him, isn't it? Yeah, now I'm really confused. Okay, never mind. This is not about language. That's not why I'm doing it. So that's 40 years of miracles, and I thought they were gonna play a movie tonight, but they didn't. So that's TBN. TBN was established. I just found it. I just looked it up in 1973. That's the year that I graduated from Miami High. And there's other things related to TBN because they're in Pembroke Pines, and that's an area that I used to go to sometimes on wild nights because the Hollywood Emporium is over there. And I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I've said enough. But that's where they are. The Hollywood Emporium is right around the corner from the TBN headquarters. Okay? You want to look it up and make further relationships. All right, now it's 6 minutes already, and now I meant to sing "Oh Holy Night" for you. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to sing "Oh Holy Night" for you, Luke. Believe it or not, yes. "Oh Holy Night." Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm thinking German because I was gonna think "Oh Holy Night" in German, and I hope this doesn't crash. The computer was already overheating, so I hope it doesn't crash. Let me see if I can find it real quick. "Oh Holy Night." Okay. Let me see. Which will be Stille Nacht. In German, it's "Oh Holy Night" is Stille Nacht. Yeah, let me see if I can find it with lyrics. I should have done this before. Oh, there it is. I got one in German. Sing along. Perfect. They found a song for me. Just sing along. Perfect. Yeah, that was quick. Okay, but now I need lighting. I need lighting. And I'm afraid the computer is going to crash. So there it is. Let me see. This is kind of a holy night for me because for everything that I have said before. If I start talking about it, I'm gonna spend a lot of time. So rather than talk about it, I already said many things. So I'm not gonna spend any more time saying anything else. Okay. And it's already 8 minutes, so I better start it over again. And just so that you know what I'm wearing my red boxer shorts again. There, yeah, it's red for yeah, red. Okay. Okay, let me start it over because if I don't start it over, you're not gonna. I'm afraid this is gonna crash, and I wanted to do this real quick. Okay, so let me start it over again. So you, Lucas, Luke Bracey and the world. Greetings to Pope Francesco, Pope Francis. I just did a little collage, not the one that I post in Flickr, but one of those separate loose independent collages that I don't put it like in a 16-piece collage, 16-piece collage like I do 12, 13 pieces, 9 pieces, whatever. Okay, I just did in a separate one, and I put it on Google. This is a new thing called Google Drive, I think. Well, I don't know how it works exactly. I don't know if you can see everything that I put on Google Drive, but it's there. And because I'm having some problem with Google with the Windows Live groups. I don't know what happened. It stopped working or something. Okay, so let me try to sing this. Let me see if I can sing this from the beginning before these before this crashes. I don't want to lose it. It's almost at the end, so let me start it over again. And this, of course, this song was actually composed in German. It's called Stille Nacht, and of course it became very popular, so popular that it has now been translated into many languages throughout the world. And in English, of course, we know it as Holy Night. But it was actually originally, like Ave Maria, was composed by Schubert in German, the musical composition, and then it was translated. So this is a similar case of a song that was done originally in popular, became very, very, very popular in German, and then it was translated into other languages. So here it is. Jesu in deiner Geburt, Jesu in deiner Geburt, in your birth, during your birth. Jesus in Stille Nacht. It's not matching the HEILIGE Nacht. It's not matching. Something is wrong. It's not matching. Oh Jesus, it's not matching. See, that's what happens. They tell me and then it doesn't match. But the computer is I was gonna have to restart the computer because it's not working properly. Okay, let me see if I can do this again. Let me see if it refreshes correctly. Maybe if it refreshes correctly, maybe I can do it. Okay, let me see if it does it correctly. I'm not sure it's gonna work correctly. Let's see. Let's see if it Stille Nacht. Song by Nana Mouskouri. Oh, this is Nana Mouskouri. Merry Christmas. Song by Nana. I don't know if she's doing it. Some Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. Alles ist schläft, all sleep, einsam wacht. Nur das treute hoch heilige Paar. Holden ab im blockenden Haar. Schlafe in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Sleeping in heavenly sleep, in heavenly tranquility. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. Hirten, erst, kundgemacht. I think it says shepherd made known. Durch, Engel, Halleluja. Tönt, erst, laut, fern und nah. Christus, der Retter ist da. Jesus the Savior, the Rescuer. Jesus der Retter ist da. Retter actually means to rescue somebody. The Retter. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. Gottes Sohn, Son of God. Oh, wie lacht. Lieb aus deinem göttlichen Mund. Da uns schlägt die rettende Stund. Jesus in deiner Geburt. She's saying Christus instead of Jesus in deine Geburt. She's saying Christus. The song says, on the screen it says Jesus. But she's singing it as Christus. Okay, so there it is. It's 14 minutes. I'm going to cut it right here. Today's the night. I'm afraid this is going to crash, so I got to make it quick. Is remember Vega, because I always like to say Vega, 25 light years from Earth. But in 100,000 years, oh, there's Riley. Look at this, Riley. Look, Riley on there with Bat Momer. You see Riley, and there's Alex Pettifer, Adam. Ah, there's Riley. See, Riley has the pink hair, like Jan Crouch. Yeah, that's Riley. You see Riley, how she's playing with her legs. That's Riley. Yeah. Okay. See, Riley is a unisex name, like I mentioned before, like Andrea, like Inez. Many names are unisex. There are many names in every language that are unisex. Not many, but I said okay. So today is the night after. This is midnight after Thanksgiving, so it's Friday already, 29th of November, 2012. No, 13. I'm sorry, 13, and it's 2:08 in the morning for you, Lucas. For you, yeah, because of everything I've said before. And look at Riley. Look, she's feeding. Look at Riley. What she's doing? She's feeding the pig with the bottle of milk. Look at that. See the little pig? Look at Riley. She's feeding the pig. And look at Adam now. He's petting the pig. Adam is petting the pig. Yeah, he likes you. As she says, see? Look at that, the little pig. Riley and Adam. Oh wow. Yeah, very very tender moment. And look at Matt Bomer in bed with the other girl. Okay, so I better cut this short before it crashes. Look out, you see all the boxes here, man? Yeah, you see all the boxes, okay? Why are you still in Hollywood? Yeah, what is so important that you got to do that you're still in Hollywood? Where are you right now? Yeah, you see that? All the boxes. See, the night that Jose and I met, I actually wrote it down because I could not understand his name. Believe it or not, I could not understand his name because he spoke Portuguese. He did not speak Spanish. So when he said that his name was Edinilson, I'm not even sure that I'm saying it correct. Even now, Portuguese. I read, but I don't really practice my Portuguese or French or German, so I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. But he said my name because he liked to go by Edinilson. Hello, Fortaleza, Brazil. So that's how they say it in Portuguese. You know, his grandparent was Portuguese, so he spoke Portuguese, and he spoke a kind of different Portuguese. I mentioned this before because his grandfather was Portuguese. And so that's what they learned. They learned Portuguese from Portugal. And he said Edinilson, however they say it, okay? So I didn't understand. So he said, so I tried. You know, I don't have a very good ear for languages, believe it or not. People might think that I have a good ear for languages, but maybe I might have. Maybe I was supposed to. Maybe all this. Now I can blame my jaws for everything. I can now blame my jaws for everything. But it does affect my hearing because sometimes I was just watching Monte Carlo, and things that I would hear correctly at other times, I was just hearing it just now when I was watching Monte Carlo, and then I did not hear the same thing. So it does change. My hearing somehow has been affected, and then I get tense and it gets worse and all that. So, but anyway, I think Jose had a better ear for languages because he learned pretty quick. But so he said, so I insisted, you know, I said, what, you know, I did not even realize that he was speaking Portuguese. I thought he was speaking English or something, or Spanish. So I wasn't focused on Portuguese yet because I have to know what the person is speaking, so I can tune to the language, you know. That seems to work a little better than if I don't know the language that the person is speaking to me. So he gave up. After saying it several times, he gave up. And then he said, I think he said Jose. And I still did not understand it because, you know, in Spanish it's Jose. Jose, not Jose, if I'm saying it correctly. So I asked him to write it down. And he wrote it down. And I have a habit of writing down, you know, the name and the date. So I would actually know the exact time or date. And if that paper still exists, and who knows who that paper is, if it does exist, it might be in one of these boxes. So I don't know. So what? Lucas, why are you still in Hollywood when you could be here with me looking through boxes, looking for this paper? If that's important. You think that's important? You think that people want to know whether we actually met the night of Thanksgiving, or was it the night before, or was it the night after, or was it the week before, the week after? But it was around the time of Thanksgiving. Okay, so that was all Thanksgiving in my mind, and that's how it happened. So that paper, if it still exists, it will be in one of these boxes. Okay, it's already 20 minutes, believe it or not, for a song that only took like 2 minutes to sing, and here I am. And if it crashes, that's the end of it. Okay, I'll see you. Bye-bye. 29 November, Friday, 2013, and it's 2 hours and 12 minutes after midnight. It's 2:12 hours or 2:12 hour. Okay, bye-bye, before it crashes.